Shared sacrifice is coming to Detroit. Mayor Dave Bing's budget plan calls for millions in cuts, a tax increase, and aggressive collection by the city. While the city's workers appear to be the hardest hit by the proposal, the specter of an emergency financial manager coming into town will most certainly affect negotiations. Action News reporter Val Clark was in council this morning when the mayor presented his budget, and she joins us now live from downtown. Val?
Joanne, right at the moment, though, a bit of an update. Unionized city workers are gathering for yet another in a series of their anti-union busting protests. Now, as you might imagine, though, they are not at all happy with the mayor's proposed budget. We got to look at it. It is a thick book, and boy, there are a lot of numbers in here. But here's the mayor's bottom line number. He says he needs help because he must cut $200 million this fiscal year alone. Cut it or else.
We will lose control of our destiny to an emergency financial manager.
Even if the mayor hadn't said emergency financial manager out loud, that possibility was the elephant in the room. And from the looks on their faces, most council members know Detroit has one last chance to get its own house in order. Here's the most controversial part of what the mayor is proposing. The city cut its health care costs by 20%, meaning employees pay more. A one-year freeze on city contributions to pensions. Union leaders say employees have given enough, and they're not falling for the threat of an EFM.
The mayor is no better, no worse than the emergency managers we've seen around. So we consider them all the same. To me, he's just another brother of Snyder.
We inherited this. We didn't make this happen. We're trying to fix it. So unfortunately, we've got too many people who want to get into a fight.
The mayor believes the city could boost revenues by millions of dollars by increasing the gaming tax by about 3% for 1 year, and by aggressively collecting parking fees, back taxes, and any outstanding fines. Council members, of course, have concerns, including the possibility of additional layoffs.
I don't think that we can get through this crisis without cutting heavily into our employment ranks.
Still, the level of cooperation seems unprecedented.
I want to make sure that we're not the group that is the answer to a trivia question on who was in charge of the city of Detroit when the emergency manager came in.
And although the mayor will need cooperation from council and the unions, he also needs some cooperation from Lansing for some of these proposals, specifically the gaming tax. That would require state approval. Council members are just getting that big packet today. They have about 65 days to add, subtract, and suggest, but everyone seems to want to come to an agreement. Reporting live from downtown Detroit, I'm Val Clark, Channel 7 Action News.
Certainly.